you guys have seen over the last couple days, we have Alex in here who's going to be starting to work on the shark tank. Yesterday he sat the bridge tanks, but today's all about the FRP. It's getting it off the truck, getting it inside, starting to get it pieced together. It's pretty much bulletproof plastic, so it's going to be heavy, it's going to be hard to work with, and it's going to be absolutely nuts. I cannot wait to see what it looks like when it's done. And yeah, that's a giant forklift. We had to order a special forklift that's actually rated for 10,000 pounds because this stuff is so heavy.
All right, let's try that.
And yesterday, Alex helped us set these beautiful bridge tanks. And wow, look at how incredible these look.
Get it.
We're unloading some stuff off the truck. What is it? Is it FRP?
Yep, we are unloading the pan portion of the shark tank. Get those in, set them on the stand, fiberglass them together so the reef inserts can be put in. And we've got 3 acrylic tanks and just some more tools.
Wait, there's some other acrylic tanks on this truck?
Correct. Yeah, there is a raceway, double bullnose tank.
That was that tank's here?
Yeah, that tank's here. And then we've got the slant tank.
Oh, no way.
Some other stuff.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah,
I'm not just like playing this up
no,
on camera.
It's a full truck.
Wow, guys, that's awesome news. I can't believe we're getting 2 more tanks today. That's gonna be so cool. God, I just wish Brian was here, man. It's been hard, bro. All this stuff is so exciting. So exciting. I mean, I think you guys get it. You know, we wish he was right here seeing all this cool stuff with us. And I just love him a lot. Let's see what these tanks look like. This one's for you, Brian. I know that name. Look who it is. It's Bashy.
This is Banana Bread. We actually just moved him over from BHB not that long ago. But before we got this snake, he never had an enclosure like this. From the day that we put him in here.
And it's been what, like a month or 2?
Easily about a month or 2. And this snake, I've rarely ever seen him on the ground of this enclosure. Which is very interesting to think because a lot of the time, people don't think of boas as tree climbers unless it's a tree boa. This is just a sharp albino BCI. So that's just a normal boa constrictor that's albino. So the fact that he's 6 foot and like, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 pounds, and he's always up in the tree, unbelievable. And then we even have pictures of Ivy when she was a baby, and even recently of her up in the trees and exploring the trees. Who knew boas like trees so much?
And guys, look at the size of these panels.
Let's get the skates off.
That's just one of the 4. I mean, look at these things. No joke.
Lock them on both sides down. Try lifting it some more. Nope. Yeah, drop center, you're gonna have to be that way.
So glad that's not my job. Believe it or not, guys, these 2 aquariums alone are $100,000. You can see why they're taking such time to actually get this set up properly because one mistake is a huge deal. And guys, that's the first one off the truck. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the slant tank. I cannot wait to see this thing without the tarp on it. It's gonna be so cool. Brian would talk about it all the time, and I had no idea that it was coming today, so I'm psyched. Should be fun. Okay, well, I see DTE here. If you guys don't know, this is our electric company. I don't exactly know what they're doing here, so let's go talk to the electricians and find out. What's going on today, dude? I see DTE outside.
Yeah,
what
we're transferring power out today.
What does that mean? I see these giant wires, dude. These are crazy.
They're gonna go out to the pole. They're gonna shut off power for us.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna take and disconnect all the old wiring that we have out of our CT. Get our new disconnect up.
Boxes going in?
Oh, yeah.
How long does it take from shutting power off to putting power back on?
It's gonna take quite a while, probably like 4 hours.
Well, I hope this doesn't make it super awkward with us having to install these tanks and them having to shut power off. While I was busy checking in with the electrician, these guys were busy getting the bullnose off. Look at that. So successfully, both are off the truck. Hopefully, successfully, both in the building in a few minutes. I don't see any holes there. There's just one here, just so you know. Where I'm standing, there's a big pothole. And for right now, guys, we're just gonna be setting these outside because this FRP material is actually cold and wet and it can't be worked with the way that it is right now. The number 1 priority is getting this inside, getting it dried off, warmed up, and getting ready to actually be installed for the shark tank. All right, well, now that both tanks are set safely on the ground, we can move on to getting this FRP inside. Oh no, the power's off. I wasn't ready.
In my mind, I knew they were doing that, but I guess I just assumed that
It would not be like this.
Yeah.
This is how it goes, isn't it? You know, we got power off, which is awesome. It's a huge step. That means that we're able to start putting in our new power boxes and all that stuff. But what are the odds that it shows up the exact same time that we're supposed to be installing the bottom of the shark tank? Kind of dead in the water right now. We need to get some temporary lights. So Alex is actually going to go head to Ace, see if he can grab some temporary lights so we can actually get the ball rolling on this because we can't really do much in the dark. Can't really tell if I would love that job or absolutely be terrified every day of my life. It's that time to get the FRP off. I guess they're using 2 forklifts again. You know, that seems to be the theme here. Gonna lift it up and the truck's gonna pull away so they can set it down and readjust. And that's it for unloading off the truck. Now time to start getting stuff in the building, which looks super easy and fun.
He's waiting for you to go. He's dropping a little more, right?
I don't know what it is about 2 forklifts that just freaks me out. I think that's what it is.
Hold it right there. Go down, Dad. Tilt forward. All right, back up about 2 foot. All right, Ray, try that.
Now, Alex, what was the idea with this? Are you trying to make it so you only have to use 1 fork?
Yeah, we're gonna see if we can just pick it up from the heavy side and use the 1 big fork truck.
Yeah, rather than having to sketchily go through all this?
Yeah, rather than doing it 4 times, do it once.
Clamp it here
Yeah.
and over there. I'm gonna go get the 2x4. Nothing but the best, Ray.
Why does everything with this Shark Tank look like pizza? Moment of truth right here, guys. We're gonna lift it up, tilt it back, and see what happens.
That's good. That's money.
Every problem we fix, 2 more pop up. Now that we have this all set and ready on the forklift, obviously they're still working on the power for the next like 4 hours. The one door that we need to get in is an automatic door, you know, it's an electronic door. So now we have to figure out how to get the door up so that we can get this inside. But in the meantime, let's check on the electrician, see what's going on. Well, it looks like they got the old box off and they're working on getting a new one set up.
So these guys, they like to eat a very interesting diet. We give them.
Who is it?
Oh yeah, Erwin, our blue tongue skink. So this is Erwin, a blue tongue skink. So he eats like a variety of different stuff. He'll eat, you know, he gets his protein. Sometimes we'll give him super worms. He loves snails, so hopefully we're gonna get him to eat some snails here. And the blue tongue skink would only flash its tongue in a defensive display at the last minutes of being attacked by its predator. And so basically they don't want to use that blue tongue until they absolutely have to, because they don't want to break their camouflage. Oh, you saw it? He broke his camouflage. We're gonna find you, bud. We're gonna eat you now. Yes.
So what you're saying about the tongue is it has nothing to do with him eating blue Jolly Ranchers?
You know, I don't think there was ever a study done for that.
Why have I been feeding him blue Jolly Ranchers?
You've been feeding him blue Jolly Ranchers?
So a northern blue tongue skink does come from areas closer to the oceans. I believe it's the Pacific Ocean. And so these guys come from northern Australia, which is closer to the ocean, which has a lot of snails and stuff, because you can find these guys by tide pools and all things. So they're eating a lot of crustaceans. They also will eat other skinks and skinks and skinks and snakes if they're small enough. They will also eat spiders, worms, bird egg, and skinks.
But not blue Jolly Ranchers.
If he makes his way
And
into a
what about
7-Eleven.
vegetation?
So they will eat berries and fruits, leaves. These guys are just scavengers, and they're very opportunistic feeders. They will literally eat anything and everything that comes across your path, just like mine.
I don't want to get it up your other way. I don't want to get it off balance. That way. One thing, when I do, that corner's going to go in the door. I gotta wait for it to get the door.
It doesn't look like this door goes up very fast automatically at all.
Oh my god. What is that?
So that is the pan that's actually gonna sit on the top of the stand.
For the sharks.
For the sharks, yeah.
Nice.
But they have to get it in right now because it's too cold and wet to actually work with. So we're trying to get the door open, trying to get them in. How's it going, Ray?
It's going. Need some help. Guess not.
Oh my god.
This is crazy. Like, I feel like literally every day I'm just like, I kind of forgot we were actually building an aquarium.
I agree 100% because like every day something comes in, you're like, what the heck? Oh, that's
Yeah,
for the
shark tank. Like, listen to how crazy that sounds.
Lori will one day be able to show her grandbabies their sharks.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
like-
my grandparents have sharks.
Yeah, like literally though, not just like my grandparents like have a stuffed shark. Like, no, like
Real sharks.
sharks.
How did you guys said this?
We said that.
You guys said the same thing.
We
Alright, side, hey. Side
doesn't care.
Confidence of this crew is ridiculous.
It's honestly insane, and I'm happy that it's not left to me and Noah and you to be doing this kind of stuff.
I literally said that 100 times in this video.
We're good. Let's set it down. Let me grab
Times like this though that make me like miss Dad even more. How excited and how hype he would be, even as stressful as it is to like watch them get this in this tiny door. You know, he would be so excited to see these pieces coming right now. So I know he's watching us and helping us, but it's bittersweet.
It's
Think they need my help? Need me to help?
Smile, Ray.
Need me? You need any help? No one ever wants my help.
All right, guys, we got the FRP in the building. It's set down on the ground on some skates, so now the forklift can help push it in a little bit. And to actually move these through the building, we're gonna have to do them one by one because there's no way those are gonna fit in the, that's darks because the power's out. There's no way they're gonna fit through the entire building, so we have to do them one by one. Interesting to see how they're gonna get this done. I mean, look at the size of these things, dude. This is crazy. Whoa, dude, what are you doing? I'm filming here. What's up? You can't just come out of the pitch blackness.
I was smiling at least.
Now let's see. See if this will get loose. You got a foot there, you got 0.
Is that this? I was gonna ask you, what sound does he make?
She always sounds like a zombie from Call of Duty. Son of Sam, the the African pixie frog. He is. You dropped it, okay? Don't you bite my fingies. Here.
He is fun to feed. Can I try one?
I don't think he likes snails. Swallow that one. Here. Yeah, so this is actually the first time that we fed him snails. He loves roaches. He loves dubia roaches. He'll eat all sorts of mice. I mean, you guys have seen us feed him pinkies to small rats.
I see him eat a quail once.
I did feed him a quail the other day.
That's
That was
insane.
pretty cool. But you never want to feed them whole prey items all the time because that is more of a treat. These guys can get very overweight very quick, and we don't want that to happen. Now, if you guys remember back to Tinley of 2022,
That was a long time ago.
that's when we got this guy, and he was the size of his face. So his dad was Sam, hence the name Son of Sam, and his dad wouldn't even fit in this enclosure. It was the biggest frog I've ever seen in my entire life.
And you could call him Son of Sam, or you could just call him Samson.
Somebody said that in the comments, and Laura said it was stupid.
Oh, I don't think it's stupid.
Anyways,
And just like that, guys, it's inside the building. How exciting. I don't know what's next, but that's awesome. Now they have to maneuver this FRP through the entire building. As you can see, it's not going to be an easy thing. There's not a lot of room. It's dark. It's a crazy day for sure.
Take a stop.
Well, guys, this has been a pretty much all-day event so far with the power being out and just not having a lot of room in the shop. Really been a difficult process to get this FRP in, so I'm hoping they can get more done today other than just putting it on here. But that might be where we're at right now, and that's a problem because Dante comes on Saturday. We can't afford to lose any day at all. I mean, everything's so tightly scheduled and packed in, so I don't know if they're gonna be staying late tonight to start working on it, but we definitely need to get something done so we can get this shark tank finished up. Guys, we're bringing in the heavy guns. We can't really push it through, so we're gonna try to see if the forks can help us get it all the way to the shark stand.
We gotta go straight in. Start turning to your left. Okay, straight. Stop.
We have a few inches of room here. Not much. We have literally pretty much no room over here. I'm so happy we have these guys here today.
Where that is facing out so we can pick it up the And we're done. Go.
After 3 hours, it was great.
Get in here, it's his, man.
Yeah. We got the FRP in. How awesome is that to have it right next to the shark tank? We're so excited. I think right now the next thing we have to do is get the slant tank, the bull tank inside so that they're not sitting out in the cold and the rain.
feeding time of the turtles. Feeding time of the turtles. Feeding turtles.
I didn't ask.
So yeah, I typically tap this up here, and they all start coming.
No, no, no.
And then you just kind of throw it in there. Not everybody gets to see this part, but when we're feeding them in the morning, that's about all they're gonna get right there. So you can see all the redwood sliders are coming up. Look, there's the musk turtle. This is really the only time of the day that we get to see all the musk turtles come up from the bottom.
There's a lot
and
of them.
eat.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Here they come. They're all coming.
5, 6, 7.
There's about 8 or 9 musk turtles in here. A lot of our educators and stuff that have only been here for a few short months don't even know that because all they do is hide and they walk on the bottom. Obviously, we know that because we're here all the time. But yeah, so they're very cool because even now, look at this guy. He's right here eating at the top. Don't like to swim a whole lot. So they'll bury themselves under the sand or dirt, and then they kind of just walk across the bottom of a lake, a river,
And they're
or
going right
a
back
pond.
down. They'll just take their chomp and they'll go back down.
Yeah, it's
That
cool.
is so fun.
I love feeding turtles.
Yeah, kind of turn that way as you go.
It's crazy to me how like literally everything fits perfectly. There's not like any room for error. I mean, look at this.
Stop. Turn. Start turning.
Like what?
Stop. Side shift. Okay, well, you've got 6 inches on that side. You're hitting over here. Up. What's the dimension in between these?
That's what I'm talking about right there, dude. Good job, Dad. That's awesome. And on the forks is actually Alex's father, which I think is just super awesome. His dad's got to be so proud of him for all the amazing stuff that he's doing with these aquariums. I mean, could you imagine his dad watching little Alex play with little aquariums in his room, and now he's building shark tanks all over the world? That's awesome. I mean, come on. Look at that. But as we're waiting, guess what? Little sneaky peeky of the double bullnose. We're not gonna show you yet. I wanna wait till Lori's here to get a real good peek at it. And while she's over here, I'd love to get her thoughts on the stingray too, because guess what? It's full, baby. And wow, look at how crazy, guys. It looks so different being on top of here, you know? And right now, Alex is actually prepping the entire pan for the bottom that they can fiberglass it all together, make it all one solid piece. I actually don't know exactly how this goes, so it'd be exciting to find out.
We start fiberglassing, it gets pretty messy.
Yeah.
Kind of get it everywhere.
So you're just trying to get it in this middle section to band everything together.
Yeah, so these are our walkways essentially. It gets all over your shoes and bracket in places it's not supposed to be, but what we do is same material we manufactured it out of, this channel right here.
Got
we
you.
lay the material in with slight overlaps on each side. Fill the channel with the fiberglass so when you're done, you don't have a big hump where the sections are put together.
Fiberglass is super, super messy, and if you're not wearing full hazmat gear, probably not a good idea to be here. We could check this out when it's all finished and there's not fiberglass all over the place. All right, Lori, so this is our first time seeing this together. I just barely peeked. I barely peeked.
It is. I'm trying to figure out exactly what this one is.
So this is a double bull nose, so it's rounded on both sides. This one goes like right here on an angle, so like maybe like here to there.
Okay. All right. See, in my mind, I didn't even have a tank going there because that's how I am.
And so this is the top, and then the bottom is the stand, so it'll be up pretty high.
Oh, what? This is the stand?
I believe this is the stand, yeah. I think at least. Yeah, this is the stand. It's gonna beat Saul. That's crazy.
No, that is pretty cool.
Alex built the acrylic, and then the insert, barely see it on the inside, the coral inserts from
that's-
Dante.
Yep. All right. You're gonna be, well, I don't know. We can't set this right away, right? We
I
got
don't
too
think
much
so.
going on. But it's here. We have a tank and it's here. Huge.
We have another one. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know if we want to try to break it open a little bit. It's up to you. It's
We
your
have
call.
another tank too?
Yeah. Oh, but before we get there, look at this.
Whoa, that is so crazy. Even just this, what a difference it makes, like looking wise.
And the color.
Like, I
see,
know.
because I wasn't completely sold on the blue, but now I love it.
See, that's the thing. I trust Steve so much. Like, he knows the stuff I don't, and so like I had no doubt. But yeah, what a beautiful color that is, right?
Yeah.
Like, and obviously it's still this
Cloudy.
isn't like but. Oh my God, that is so crazy. It's so exciting.
Believe it?
I got myself wet.
That's awesome.
Oh my God, this is so cool.
And then the other tank is right here. This is, oh, be
That's a
careful.
tank too.
So this is the slant tank. And this I think goes in that wall indent, if I'm not mistaken, or somewhere over here.
See, these are the ones, I remember Brian talking about them. I didn't, you know, obviously never saw a picture, never knew, so.
Do we break into it or we just wait and be surprised? It's your call, not mine. Because if it was my call, I'd break into it. Hannah.
Are you sure that's a tank in there?
The tank and the stand, but this just feels like a stand, huh? Where's the tank? You might be right. It just feels like a stand.
This feels like a stand.
I don't know. This is all I saw them bring in. I know you got to see it as they were putting it up, but now to see it finally done is cool, huh?
It really is, because now this is like legit, you know, what it's going to be like and how you're going to get to walk through here and you know, picture the thing on the top where you're just walking and the fish are swimming above you. Like, this is so...
I remember when you and Brian saw these down in Texas, and to see them now.
I know. Now to actually have them here, looking beautiful, because like I said, they were kind of rough shape when I was like, are you sure these are gonna look okay?
And it's crazy what getting them 2 feet off the ground does, and having all this giant mass right up here rather than down low, and how much bigger it looks. It's impressive.
Yeah. No, this is exciting, so exciting.
Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, there's a playlist that you can watch all kinds of videos. You can also hit that subscription button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, hit that like button while you're down there. Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you in the next one.